As of now, I don't even know if what I'm having is considered the flu or COVID, but I've heard that my parents had the flu when I came home from my brother's house, and I tried to keep my distance away from him, and I've been wearing the mask inside the house. But fortunately, it didn't work out. I got the flu. I've been coughing and sneezing, along with having a difficult time to make multiple videos. And believe it or not, I was hoping that around the moment, as of now, I hope I was going to make more videos for my schedules after February, but judging how things have been getting a lot more complicated, I really feel like that it's not really worth it. And believe me, it's been a long, long time since I felt sick in this position. I've only had the process of completing Valentine's half month 4 by editing 11 videos, while the second to 12th video is going to be uploaded in the other half of February. Well, I'm going to be celebrating Black History Month, kind of. And along the while, I'm going to be going to Disneyland as February comes around. And I can only hope that we can still be able to go there. Me and my family might be able to go there, hopefully, so I can enjoy being at Disney World at an age where I can actually remember and not forget. Because I went to Disney World back in 2003, and I didn't remember much. I mean, I did remember the most greatest moments, but when it comes to remembering the majority of the parks, my 5, 6, 7 or something years old or less just didn't have the best memory. As of now, I've been binge watching The Loud House. I'm nearly this close to finishing the 4th season. And I have plans on doing another Cartoon Crisis somewhere earlier or later, like in May or in September. However, I'm not going to be reviewing multiple bad episodes from different cartoons. It was just going to be the majority of the Loud House called Cartoon Crisis 3 Non-Stop Loud House. But unfortunately, I scrapped it because, in all honesty, the Loud House is basically the next Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends of bad episodes that it would just give me a lot more stress to make multiple videos even when I'm mostly in a healthy mood. I'm just saying. Here's what I mean. I can only think that the reason why I came up with another Cartoon Crisis is because I really don't even feel like reviewing multiple bad episodes from other cartoons. I mean, I do, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. And when it comes to The Loud House, I've been reviewing a few episodes, and I'm fully aware that the live-action Christmas movie was technically not what I thought after watching more of the series. And judging how I plan on reviewing multiple episodes from the show itself, it's a possibility that I might do a dedication to the show when it comes to weekly or monthly. But as of now, I don't even want to pressure myself. It's been less than a month since I binge watched The Loud House from seasons 1 through season 4, and I still have season 5. Not to mention that doing reviews of author involving bad episodes from the show will probably not give the show a good perspective for me, most likely because there are still positives in the show. Unlike Foster's, it's difficult to find most of the characters relatable if they're mostly portrayed in a minimum development. But when it comes to the Loud House, they have multiple developments, and the roster of the characters is huge compared to Foster's, at least from my perspective. I was thinking on doing a video of the worst Loud House episode, mostly No Such Luck and Brawl in the Family, because those are literally the two episodes that actually feels like they compete against each other on the worst episode. But when it comes to every other bad episode, I honestly don't care. Not to mention it's difficult for me to take the episode seriously. Mostly a grave mistake in One of the Boys. I did watch a few reviews regarding on One of the Boys, but when it comes to a grave mistake, I'm not really into goth people, even if they're supposed to be a different type of people in a society that wants to be that kind of style compared to other styles. One of the Boys, I'm not really a fan of gender swap characters. I'm really not. And believe me when I say this, judging of how there are other gender swap episodes that have done much more better than one of the Boys, I might as well compare that episode with another episode that I also didn't like, but at the same time, it was better compared to One of the Boys. I know making these ideas is a little bit overboard, but aside from June and possibly afterwards, I really don't even have much schedule when it comes to March through May. I really don't. I mean, there are other multiple ideas, but considering I'm completely sick and I'm not really into making videos like I used to, I really don't even have the energy to do a dedication. Like I said, after February, my schedule is gonna be extremely limited, to the point that I just don't even think that I don't even want to put so much stress into making so many variety of videos that it just kind of makes the Steven Universe Marathon along with some Palooza feel a lot more pointless. I mean, I did have fun doing them, but I really don't even have other ideas other than reviewing beach episodes or reviewing one of the best episodes from Steven Universe, because I've been giving those shows, Steven Universe, much more attention. And when it comes to a new show like The Loud House, I have considerations of it, especially since I want to express my opinion. But on the other hand, it's really difficult to pick which episode that is considered the best by giving it a positive outcome of it. But when it comes to reviewing bad episodes, I know full well that subscribers are gonna demand me to review more episodes from the show, similar to Foster's. Granted, I'm getting into the Loud House, but I really don't even think it's gonna be that important, knowing that I'm really in the mood. Well, I don't even have the motivation to make videos or do anything because I'm completely sick, either due to COVID or the flu. Tomorrow I'm gonna be testing positive or not for COVID. But on the other hand, I really feel like that the times that I'm gonna be feeling better afterwards, it's gonna be a slow process. The only things I'm mostly concerned of is doing LGBT month, which I'm still struggling to complete my LGBT story, which I highly doubt I will probably finish it on time when the episodes of The Ghost of Mario Geek comes out next month. But in all honesty, being on time is honestly becoming a nightmare. A huge nightmare. Which is why I make these videos ahead of time. And one of the examples into doing them ahead of time is to make sure I don't add too much pressure and a lot more stress than I already have. as of now, I can only pray that not only I feel better along with my family going to Disney World next month, but also making sure that lockdowns doesn't occur in Florida. Believe me, just when COVID was completely slowing or dying away, it just keeps coming back. And it's not going to be any more better if we just probably stick to lockdowns unless if we're forced to again. Because back in 2020, it was unexpected, but once the second time comes around, we really need to die down this virus. We really do. Because believe me when I say this, it will never go away, even though that everything is slowly turning back to normal. I mean, in the second half of last year, I was enjoying myself by going to different places, especially on my birthday where the virus is slowly going away. But since that we're entering in the new year, despite with different alternatives going on, I don't even feel like that it's gonna be worth it to go out in public and doing activities. I mean, I may have a great time when it comes to spending the majority of activities with my families, mostly from Christmas and stuff, but considering that this is gonna become a lot more worse compared to what we expected from since we heard about the virus back in 2020, I don't even think that making any progress off of anything will make me feel better. I mean, this never occurred to me back in 2020 because I was in lockdown. But as of now, it's going to be difficult for me to look at the positives while making any progress off of anything, especially since I can't be able to get a job in public due to the virus. The only thing I could say is right now is that I'm going to be reviewing newer cartoons, and when it comes to revisiting my older videos, I've managed to do my recordings before I got sick. But at the same time, I was considering on doing YouTuber tributes, but it's not really worth it, even if they're mostly simpler to do. I may change my mind, but I really don't even want to do another YouTuber tribute anytime soon. There may be one more I'm going to be uploading in this month, but in all honesty, I'm honestly getting really stressed out to doing a tribute of the YouTubers that I'm either new with or because people requested me to do, but at times when the video's uploaded, I honestly have less interest into the YouTuber because I barely watch their content a lot. As in, I don't usually think of the YouTuber that much because after I do my YouTuber tribute of it, my work here with that YouTuber is mostly done unless if I'm mostly back in the mood to watching their content. Oh no. I can only hope that while I'm feeling better, my motivation will go back to normal, along with doing my analysis video of We Baby Bears and Camp Koa, which I'm still yet to watching more episodes, especially I haven't started on watching Camp Koa yet, but I really hope that the wait is worth it. It's most likely one of the most videos I'm actually looking forward to make in this year. I'm Lonely Fanboy 4 here, and I'll see you guys when I feel better.